Thanks for listening to the 39th Street Church Christ Daily Devotional. The devotional today is Handling Stress and Anxiety.
And one of the things that has been on my mind a lot is stress and worry, anxiety, things that we all deal with on an everyday basis. A lot of us have stress. I would dare say anyone that says they don't have stress is probably kidding themselves a little bit. We stress over our jobs. We stress over our families. We stress over, even at times, things here at the congregation. We have a big lectureship coming up. There are people that are working hard to make sure that it happens, and there's even a little bit of stress that goes along with that, even though we make it look so good and it runs so well and so many people are blessed. So tonight I wanted to look at some things that have been on my mind, and hopefully as I'm sharing them with you, they help you as much as they help me. And one of the things I always look at when I think about stress or anxiety is actually maybe something that nobody else does, but it's in Luke chapter 7, verses 18 through 23. And the backdrop of this is John the Baptist is in prison. And I think John knows that his end is coming near. And he begins to have what I would think, and once again, this is my opinion, but some doubt, some anxiety, some worry, some fear that is the things that I've been doing really what I was supposed to be doing? And so in verse 18, and the disciples of John shewed him of all these things. And John, calling unto him two of his disciples, sent them to Jesus, saying, Art thou he that should come, or look we for another? When the men were come unto him, they said, John the Baptist hath sent us unto thee, saying, Art thou he that should come, or look we for another? And in the same hour he cured many of their infirmities and plagues, and of evil spirits, and unto many that were blind he gave sight. And we'll get to Jesus' response here in a second, but I can't imagine, and I don't know if I would ever really want to try, but I can't imagine what it's like going through your life, spending the life that John the Baptist spent, and now here I am in prison. And I know my end is near. I know my fate is coming, and I kind of don't blame him for starting to have self-doubt and worry. I really don't blame him for that feeling that he's feeling inside of, did I do what I was supposed to do for the person I was supposed to do? Are you really Christ? Because I'm really kind of having some anxiety over this, because I want to know the things that I'm doing, were they in vain or were they right? And so he has doubt, and he has worry. And he has the same thing that you and I deal with, I think, maybe even on a daily basis. And so he asks Christ, are you the one? And the answer to him is so amazing to me. In verse 22, then Jesus answering, saying unto him, Go your way, and tell John what things ye have seen and heard, how that the blind see, the lame walk, the lepers are cleansed, the deaf hear, the dead are raised, to the poor the gospel is preached, and blessed is he whosoever shall not be offended in me. You know, Christ could have answered anything. He could have just said simply, yes. He could have said, tell John that's the most silliest question that I have ever heard in my entire life. Yes. But instead he answers it the most amazing way that he could. He not only answered it in word, but he showed it in power. He said, the lame, they can walk. The blind, they can see. The lepers are cleansed. The deaf can hear. The dead have been raised. People have heard the gospel. John, stop worrying. You're with me. I will take care of you. See, he could have said just yes. But because he put his mind at ease, he said, listen, everything that you're worried about, I'm doing all these wonderful, powerful, amazing things here on earth. Guess what? Heaven's going to be even greater. Put your faith in me. Let that anxiety go. Let that worry go, because what you're facing is okay. If I'm going to be with these people, I'm going to be with you as well. What an amazing answer that Christ shared, because he knew that he needed to put John's mind at ease. And it puts my mind at ease as well. The things that we go through in this life, we say, is it really worth it? Is it really worth the pain, the stress, the worry? And the answer is yes. Because we're with somebody who can heal the deaf, who can make the lame walk again, who can raise people from the dead. Physically, while he was here on earth, and now spiritually, he has raised us from the dead. But God in his infinite wisdom also gave us something else. Galatians chapter 6, verse 2 says, "Bear ye one another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Christ." It's amazing how God knew that not only was he giving us his word, he was giving us his power, he was giving us his actions, but he was also giving us each other. You and I can be here for one another when those times of stress comes. Like I said, it's so great to be able to be here together, especially on Wednesday nights where we can put the world away for a little while. We can put our worries away for a little while. We can put our stress away for a little while, and we can enjoy one another as we're studying God's Word. We can come early and we can talk. We can stay late and we can talk. And as soon as the closing prayer tonight, I know there's going to be laughter. There's going to be people talking. There's going to be people hugging. There's going to be people already making plans for when we see each other again, because we bear one another's burdens, because we love one another, and because we can put each other at ease with the stress and the worry that we have each and every day. What a wonderful blessing that is that God has given to us. You and I are gifts to each other from God, and that is a wonderful thing. And in knowing that, we should use one another. We should use one another to help bear our burdens. There is no time that we should go through this life thinking that we are alone, thinking that there is no one else that can help us, thinking that we can't get by because there is nobody here, because we're right here. We have one another. We offer the invitation every time we come together. And yes, it's a time to come and to reflect on things that maybe we have done that aren't in accordance to God's will, but it's also an opportunity to let our burdens out, to let others help bear our burdens as we struggle, because we all do. We all struggle with stress, we struggle with anxiety, we struggle with worry, but yet we're here for each other. And so those are just some things that have been on my mind, and I know that we all struggle with those things.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this short devotional. We encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you'll be notified of other devotionals that will be forthcoming. Also, we encourage you to join us online live as we stream our services at each service time. More information can be found on our website at the link below. Thank you.